Hi, Sarah. I'm Gabby.
Hi.
So just like a little bit background information about me. I'm a student for Family Sciences, and I'm doing a project for my class. And so there's no cost for this session. And with the confidentiality agreement that you just signed a little bit ago, or the informed consent that you just signed a little bit ago, everything that you talk about is going to be confidential. The only person that's going to see it aside from me would be my professor. And everything will be strictly confidential except in cases of abuse, neglect, or if you're showing any indication that you're wanting to harm yourself or the others. I'm required to report that.
Okay, sounds good.
So, before we start, what are some of the expectations that you have of this session?
I don't know, I guess just to get, like, maybe just get a different perspective on my situation and have somebody to talk to about it who isn't, like, more biased towards me or, like, the other person kind of thing.
Okay, I think that's something we can definitely achieve here.
Okay, perfect.
So tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, right now, so I'm obviously in college and I live in an apartment with um, 3 other roommates, and sometimes I just can't handle it. Really, honestly, all of them. But really, I'm just having a lot of roommate problems.
Well, tell me about some of them.
Okay, well, the biggest one is, so my apartment, there's 4 rooms, there's 2 on each side, and then there's a bathroom in the middle of each.
Mm-hmm.
So I share a bathroom with one of my roommates, who has also been a friend since like sophomore year of high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we've known each other for a long time, but we've never lived together, so that's rough.
Yeah, that can be a real eye-opener.
Yeah, we struggle. Oh, I at least do. My problem is that I don't really tell her when it's bothering me, but like a lot of times she'll just like randomly do stuff or like just walk into my room when like my door's literally closed and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Okay, so she's frustrating you and you're having a problem communicating that she's frustrating you.
Yes. Well, also because she's very passive aggressive. She can be.
What do you mean by passive aggressive?
She'll just like leave a lot of times. Okay, so my other 2 roommates are kind of like really dirty, but she'll like leave these like notes being like, clean this up, and like different stuff like that, and then she'll like, even if it's like one plate in the sink and she's doing all of her dishes, she's like, nope, that's not mine, I'm not gonna do it. Like, they have to clean it up.
That can be really frustrating.
Yeah, and like, it's literally one plate that you just have to go over with like some soap. Like, why are you that like petty about it? And it just starts to get on my nerves after a while, because she's like, if I didn't touch it, I'm not gonna clean anything up.
I understand. That can be really frustrating when you all agree to live together and share responsibilities of running a household and somebody doesn't abide by that.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just very frustrating. Especially like with the bathroom too, because we share a bathroom and she doesn't know how to clean a bathroom. Yeah, so our shower, I'm the only one that ever cleans anything, because all she does is like wipe down the sink occasionally with like a Clorox wipe, and then that's her cleaning. But then she'll like, yeah, and even though she can make a mess in the kitchen, but she won't clean up. She'll be like, oh no, that was Kinsey. I watched this literally has your name on it. That was not Kinsey. Like, she's even gone to the point where, so her brother goes to Western, and he's a freshman, so he lives in the dorms, and he had lived in one, but it got a lot of mold, so they had to move them, and they moved him to one that already had like a microwave and like mini fridge.
Mhm.
So she literally had her mom bring her his mini fridge because she got petty because she thought people were stealing her food. When nobody was. It was just like, she's like, oh no, that was mine. She like, somebody ate it. Okay. So you got a mini fridge put in your room because of this. And it gets on my nerves sometimes. And also the other day, this was the most recent thing she did to really piss me off, was, so, she had an interview at like 9 a.m. or something, and I have a class at 10, so I usually leave my apartment around like 9:45.
Mhm.
And we also have, one of my other roommates has a cat,
Mhm.
and she's allergic to cats, but she also just hates this cat, like, she really hates this cat. And so that morning, I got woken up to her shoving the cat into my room. Like, it's not even my cat is the thing. I was like, why couldn't you, like, the cat's litter box, food, and everything is in my other roommate's room. So I'm like, why, and she wasn't even home. So I'm like, why did you put the cat in my room? And then the cat wanted out, so she was meowing insanely loud. And then there was also people outside the window cutting down trees. And then after her interview, and the night before, she was like, oh yeah, be really quiet in the morning. I have an interview. You need to be like, shh. And I was like, okay, well I have class at 10. Like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
Yeah. And so she then comes into my room after her interview is over, and she's like, it was so loud, it was so annoying, blah, 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 like, just ranting about it, and I was like, I really don't care right now. And she just wouldn't shut up, and she was like, okay, well, I'm going back to bed now. And I'm like, you woke me up. But it's a freaking cat.
Yeah, that sounds very frustrating.
The cat has a lot of energy. So.
Yeah, that all sounds like it's very frustrating and very annoying. I definitely can see where your frustration is.
Yes.
I know you said that you have a problem communicating to her that like a lot of things that she is doing is bothering you. Have you talked about it at all, or is it something that you mainly keep to yourself?
Yeah, I'm not the best at confrontation, so I just don't like to have it. I'd rather just deal with it myself, kind of, because, I don't know, I'd rather the people around me be happy than me, like, be like, why'd you do this and stuff.
I understand.
Especially
that.
living with somebody.
I understand that. You want to keep the peace. You don't want to cause too many problems.
Yeah.
But, like, you also have a right to feel comfortable and happy in your own home, too.
Mm-hmm.
If she's contributing to significant stress in your life and causing problems, you should maybe try to bring up to her that she is causing a little bit of problems and maybe try to work on ways to fix that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I really probably should talk to her about a lot of these things. And at least mention them. Like, that really annoys me. But then she'll also be like, she also has a boyfriend of like 3 years or 4, maybe 3, I think. And then she's just like, well, I'm just sad, and we're having like, her, and she's like, me and Marshall are having problems, and then, like, she got this internship from the FBI, but she then lost it. She told them something, and then they were like, oh no, you don't get it. So then she'll just, like, throw those things back in my face. Like, this is going on, I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Oh, like, so she tries to justify the things she does with what's going on in her life.
Mm-hmm.
That can be very frustrating, I bet.
Yes, it's very frustrating. She can be very hard to deal with.
Does it kind of make you feel like your feelings aren't validated in a way?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, because she does come to me with a lot of her problems, but then when anything's going on in my life, she's like, well, my life's harder, basically. But, like, she doesn't just see it from my side, which is annoying.
I understand that. That can be very frustrating when
Yeah.
somebody doesn't want to listen to what you have to say to them.
Yeah, especially since I've known her for so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's just...
Well, I do want to let you know that we have 5 minutes left in this session. So is there any questions that you may have?
I think I'm good. I mean, this was a really good session.
That's good. That's good. So what's some things that you've taken away from this that really like have stuck out?
I think I need to really like step up and tell her that she's causing a lot more stress in my life than she realizes because of everything she's doing, and that I'm just not telling her about it.
Yeah, so work on the communication a little bit, trying to open the lines of communication.
Yeah, I really need to work on that.
I think that could definitely be a benefit to both you and her. You can both learn to be like, hey, look, you're kind of upsetting me, and she can be like, hey, like I'm really stressed, like I'm sorry if I'm doing something to hurt you or cause you any kind of problems.
Makes sense. I understand that.
Yeah, I think that we could work on some more of these issues and work on trying to communicate and open up those lines of communication in another session if that's something you would be into.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome. We can go ahead and do that if you would like.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you.